tried to hold us back, to hold us, tried to hold us back.
We will be here forever.
This week I catch up with three of the best vert / bowl / park skateboarders in Australia right now. It is Ash Wilcomes, Jake Thatcher and Taj Wolfenden. I caught up with the boys at the King of Concrete event at Bar Beach Bowl over the weekend, and they were absolutely ripping. Taj won the event. Jake was ripping. Ash was ripping. In fact, Ash did one of the tricks of the day, in my opinion. He did a frontside heel flip over the whole big corner in the deep end of Bar Beach Bowl, like around the corner, but he kind of like cleared the whole corner. And this frontside heel flip was like 8 foot out, easy, and he just stomped it clean. It was super impressive. He's also been picked up by Birdhouse Skateboards, so keep an eye on these three. They're part of this next generation that is unapologetically keen on competition skateboarding. They love it, they froth on it, and they have Olympic dreams. But at their core, I can tell they're skateboarders. They love skateboarding, they love progression. At the moment, they're living their best lives, traveling the world, going to the world skate events. They're Skate Australia athletes. They're with the Institute of Sport. So I found it super intriguing to hear like what that involves and what their life's like. It's so foreign to the skateboarding that I know and the skateboarding I knew when I was their age. And I remember being young as a kid thinking like, imagine skateboarding was in the Olympics and imagine it was a legitimate sport that was accepted. Well, like it is now, and this is what it's producing. And they are taking it to the next level. So sit back, relax, and get to know the next gen.
Tried to hold us, vein, tried to hold us back, for some fame.
Child of the crayon, child of the light, styles of the neon belong to a culture destined to rock for eons. Time doesn't exist, shut those cataracts, capture the virtualist. Now, let's get back to what makes things seem forever, whether it's unseen, unheard, or it's 16 again. Not a bother, fill this old man river, killer floor that gives all.
Yeah. Project distribution in Brisbane. They are, Ben over there, Legends. They hooked me up when I was about probably, I would have been 10, I think, and through like a local skate shop, sort of hit them up and was like, we've got this kid Ash, and they ended up taking me on and giving me boards, and it's good.
What was the local skate shop called?
Concrete Lines.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
And they're based out of where?
Coolangatta.
Sick, dude.
Yeah. And it's been good. Like, get boards to them, and then when I've gone to the States, they've hooked me up with like I can go into Skate Tony's ramp, which I'm pretty lucky and fortunate to be able to do. Sick. I can sometimes get boards over there, and it's really good. Just really appreciative to be able to,
Did they identify you at 10 years of age?
Yeah, like through the distro, they in Oz like sort of identify me, and then I ended up getting a ad in Slam when I was like probably 13 or 14 for Birdhouse.
No way.
Yeah.
Through Ben Ventris at Project.
Yeah, through Ben. He's a legend. They ended up hooking it up, and then like when I went to America after that, they got me in contact with the actual the American Birdhouse.
Like Tony Hawk.
Yeah, like with Tony and the TM, the Birdhouse TM, Derek, and I ended up gave me the in to go skate the ramp over there. So when I was I think first time I went to America, I was went to San Diego, I was probably 15 or 14, turning 15, and I went to Tony's, and that was pretty sick. And then ever since then, when I've gone back, I've been able to skate it. So
sick.
Yeah.
Is it from a vert skater's perspective? Is that ramp as good as everyone says?
Oh, it's the best ramp in the world.
Why? What makes it so good though? It just looks like a standard vert ramp.
I think it's just like when Tony bought it, I think it's just the design and the way it's built. It's like they can take it apart in, I think it's like half a day.
Because it was used for like the Huck Jam events or something like that. Wasn't it?
Yeah. It was used for those, and then so I think it's like a 20-year-old ramp, and they can take it apart and put it back together in like half a day, and it's such a good ramp.
Would you ever take Jake with you, or would he be too annoying to take to the States?
I wouldn't take myself with me.
I don't know. He hasn't been to America. Maybe.
Haven't you?
Got to get over there.
Why not? How
think
come
Rome was his
you're not
last.
sponsored by Birdhouse?
I guess because I'm just not as beautiful as Ash, to be honest.
He's a good-looking man.
He is
eh?
a good-looking bloke, eh?
Dude, how does that make you feel?
Oh, I'm all right with it, to be honest. It's all good. Maybe I can get on Birdhouse one day. Maybe I can be as beautiful as Ash one day.
Like what? I mean, Ash, is Birdhouse like, I'm just going to put it out there. It's like a dream sponsor.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked to be able to like just be a part, like a little bit of the team.
Nice, dude.
And yeah, like I've been lucky enough to be able to meet like all the team, like Tom Shire and Tate, Carew, Jaws, like Lizzie, like all those guys when they've come to Australia and when I've been in America as well. And it's been amazing.
Did you actually skate with the Birdman?
I have been able to skate with.
What's his vibe like?
The man himself.
Was he trying to give you heaps of like old man advice and stuff?
Oh no, he's actually like the most down to earth, like humble person like ever. Like he's, I think the first time I met him was at I met him at Sydney Park, and the Birdhouse like team, they were coming over for the like 25-year anniversary of the video game, and they did like a tour through Oz, and I got like a little hint that they were coming to Sydney, and I ended up flying down there and meeting up with them at Sydney Park, and it was just me, Tom, Shah, and Tony, and ended up having like a pretty sick session with them, and they're such like legends. And
did they do a demo? Because I seen Tony Hawk demo at Sydney Park only like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, so that was the one.
That was the one, yeah. It was sick. I mean, I must have seen you skate, but I was too busy fanning out on the Birdman. Because it's funny, like I've watched Tony Hawk literally skate since 1988, and I'm showing my age here, but I've only seen him like skate live like once or twice, maybe at a couple of Bolaramas. But yeah, that one was like quite an intimate demo.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. It was like the Birdhouse team, and it was like a sort of a non-announced one.
Yeah, I noticed that, yeah.
Yeah, it was like sort of they announced it like the day before, and I like ended up going down a couple of days before because I got sort of the in, but ended up being like such a sick turnout, and we ended up doing a demo, and then the week or a week and a half later I got invited to do like they had like the end finale sort of demo at Brisbane, and it was like they had the video, like all the cover bands playing as well, and like the video game in the background. They had like a sick ramp as well in Fortitude Music Hall. We ended up doing like a couple demos. It was so sick, like dream stuff.
Did you feel pressure?
A little bit. It's my first time sort of doing like a big demo like that, and yeah, but it ended up being sick. Like I had one of my good friends, Guy Curry. Like I'm sure everyone listening probably knows who he is.
The best vert skater in the world, one of.
Yeah, 100%. He was there as well, so it kind of made it like seem like it was a pretty like just like a session, but no, it was sick. Had such a good
On a
time.
side note, do you just get sick of Brazilians being good at everything they do?
They're so good at everything. It's crazy.
Because I watch the UFC a lot, and like they just dominate the UFC. I watch surfing. I watch the WSL. They're dominating the surfing, skateboarding. What do you reckon, Taj?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Have you ever competed against any Any like good Brazilian skaters?
Yeah, at like the world skate events, they're always going super well.
Like from a competition perspective, like are they pretty ruthless? Like, or are they friendly on the platform?
They are friendly. They're just super like it's just a strong culture, like heaps encouraging of one another. Like they do everything in teams pretty much. And yeah,
that's what's also I find hard about them. Like, because like they're super competitive, but then like they're super nice as well. It's like, oh man, I can't hate you. Like,
yeah.
damn it. And I'm scared of you as well, especially like if they snake me or drop in on me in the surf. Like I'm angry, but I internalize it because I'm scared.
Yeah.
You know, Jake, you ever feel that?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel that when anyone drops in on me, though, because I'm kind of like pretty small.
Dude, like I seen you guys warming up at the bowl, and it was a brutal snake session.
Yeah, that was a big one, actually. That
I-
was probably one of the biggest snake sessions I've been in, like, recently.
I know.
Yeah.
The bar
It's
the
probably
other
more
day.
gnarly than Lismore.
I would say it was gnarly than Lismore because
Why?
not more people, but like
Lismore was gnarly.
snaking in that bowl is like a lot harder because everyone kind of drops in and you go to like the same sort of spot. You know what I mean? Like you don't really get to go around anyone, but Lismore you can just cruise. Like you can have like 3 people in the bowl at the same time and you'd be fine.
Because it's so much bigger, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bar Beach kind of focuses everyone straight to the middle.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, because of the 3, it's like the 2 shallow corners, and then,
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you reckon, Taj? Saying?
Yeah, it just goes into that drain.
Yeah, it's like a drain, yeah. But no one rage quit.
No.
Does Jake ever rage quit, Taj?
Speak of rage quitting,
had one
he
today,
may have
I
had a
think.
little one today. His board's not in one anymore, I'll tell you that much.
What happened?
All right, I'll explain.
I want to hear Taj. I want to hear Taj's
All right,
perspective on it.
fine.
Alright, so we're just having a session at Wadalba in Central Coast on near there, and he was trying to kickflip Indy over the box into an Ollie 5 onto the bank. Committed, and he was already frustrated because the flippy ingies weren't working. So he does an Ollie 5, slips out, smacks his hip, and just puts his board up against the ledge and just jumps on it and snaps it. Session's over for him.
Fully rage quit.
And he had to film us.
Do you get free boards?
Okay, let's
Because
not
I'm going to throw you under the bus with this one.
I do, but let's not say that I do that a lot. That is the first time I've probably ever done that.
Okay.
But I do get mad a fair bit. But that's more just like, you know,
And
I'll get
scared.
angry and I'll swear.
Does anyone, like, do you guys actually take him serious when he gets mad?
Kind of.
Not really.
I wouldn't take me seriously either.
Jake, I've seen some footage of you the night of the King of Concrete. You guys went to the Gumball Music Festival and you tail dropped off that rail.
Yeah,
and
that
the crowd went ballistic.
yeah, that was a banger actually. Shout out the Gumball Festival.
Dude,
Yeah, Jake had a good time there, I
Can
tell
I
you.
just say he was in a flow state.
was he?
He was in a flow state.
And then you went, and I seen in the same run, like, you did a frontside nose blunt.
Yeah.
And I'd seen you sort of bailing them at Bar Beach all day.
That wasn't me, that was Ash.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Ash, it was.
Oh yeah. At the end of the run.
No, I don't bail frontside nose blunts. I have those on lock.
I don't know about that, mate.
So, Ash, you're originally from Coolangatta?
No, I'm actually from a town called Pottsville, northern New South Wales.
North of Brunswick Heads, right?
Yeah. So pretty much the way I explain it, it's like pretty much in between Byron Bay and like Tweed Heads.
Sick.
So I'm like half an hour to South Goldie and then half an hour to Byron.
Like, tell us, like, what was your childhood like growing up in that area? Because it's beautiful.
Oh, it was such like I had such a good childhood. Like
What would you do?
pretty much just grew up. So my mum was a professional surfer. She was on the WSL tour back in the day, and my dad like worked on boats a lot in Mentawais. So come from a surfing background. So yeah, I pretty much just grew up surfing, skating, fishing a lot. had an awesome childhood. Like all my friends sort of live really close, and just grew up, doing all those activities.
So were your parents supportive of you wanting to sort of go all in on skateboarding,
Yeah, 100%.
not surfing?
I think Mum probably had a little wish that I became a surfer, but nah, they love it. Like Dad introduced me to skating when I was probably like 6. Just down at local Cabba skate park and
Cabarita?
yeah, Cabarita, yeah. And I always surfed, but I think I just took to skating, like really was more like, attracted to skating and just pretty much went from there.
Sick. Like in terms of surfing, like what beaches would you surf? Like, because there's like, is it Golden and New Brighton?
Yeah, that's more like Bruns
south,
way.
yeah.
But my local beach is Black Rocks Beach. And then Cabarita is kind of a more well known sort of break. But just sort of grew up hanging around there, and then grew up skating at Cabarita Skate Park, and then with a guy who runs lessons, Ben Gardiner, shout out Ben. He did my first skate lesson with him. He runs a skate school out of his garage just in Pottsville, like sort of just in his family home. Such a legend, and did my first lesson there, and so just grew up in that sort of area.
So sick, dude. So your mum was on the world tour?
Yeah.
Shout her out. What's her name?
Kate Wilcomes.
Kate
Her name
Wilcomes.
when she was on the tour was Kate Scarrett.
No way. I know who Kate Scarrett is.
Yeah. She was in
Dude.
Blue Crush as well. The
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Stunt double.
No way. I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
just thought it was Mrs. Wilcomes. That's so rad, dude.
Shout out Blue Crush. That's a great movie.
How good is it? It's
I know.
old.
I love that movie.
What'd you like about it?
Soundtrack. The girls in it.
That's my mum in that movie, mate.
Talking about Ash's
Whoa,
mum,
whoa.
dude.
She
Chill,
was a
bro.
stunt
Just
double.
kidding. Yeah.
What's your? I'm not asking you any questions tonight, Jake. I'm only focusing on Taj and Ash. So. Now, what's your favourite movie, Taj?
My favourite movie? Can't think of a favourite movie. I've got a favourite series,
Yeah, what is it?
Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Good one. Good. Well, no, that's rad, Ash. It's good to get a bit of a profile on your background and where you're from, man. It's so good watching you skate. I guess one last question I have for you before I sort of move on, because I want to hear a little bit more about these two, is, why do you like competition skateboarding? Like, what draws you to it as opposed to maybe being like a free skater? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think probably when I first entered a contest and landed a run, I think, and that feeling of probably just landing a run in a contest, and you like your friends cheer you on, people are clapping, like kind of the attention's on you just for that split second. I think that's probably what got me like hooked on sort of competing, but I also like really enjoy the other side, like filming and like free skating. But yeah, like I think just that first sort of feeling, and it just went from there. Like, yeah, just when you land a run, I think that's the best feeling.
Like, do you think though comp skating has actually progressed your skating, or has it put you in a position where you are creating runs and then playing it safe a lot?
I think it definitely has progressed my skating because, like, for example, when you go away to like up into like some world skate events, Olympic qualifiers, and you're around everyone that's like all the pros that are better than you, and you're in the practice sessions, and I think that just naturally like elevates your skating level, and yeah, like, and then you come home and you just like, you feel like you're just a lot better. Like you've just learnt a lot of like, different, like you've just seen how everyone else is skating.
Yes.
I think that's more the bit. And then, yeah, I think For sure, definitely elevates. Yeah.
What about video parts? Like, have you put out any video parts, or do you plan to put out a video part at any stage?
Yeah, last year I put out like a little sort of clip. It's called 7 Days. I just filmed it just in the local area, like my local parks around my house, just in like a week's span of filming. Just like did it myself, just with one of our close friends, Owen Milne. Me and him just went hard for a week and just a couple of days here and there, and yeah, got a sick little clip out, and I was pretty stoked because I've never sort of done that before.
Sick.
But I do plan on filming some proper video parts for sure in the future.
Quick one, what's your favourite vert part of all time?
Oh, I can't really go past the Bob Burnquist flip, sorry.
Oh, no way.
Honestly, like it's insane. Like it is like it's vert and a lot of mega stuff, but the stuff he does in that is just insane. And Clay Kreiner, his delusional part, that's a big one. I think that's a big one for all of us. Yeah,
We
Really?
Yeah,
we
we
all
all
like that.
That's a great one.
I thought you'd sort of divert straight to what happened recently with Tom Sharp putting out 2 video parts in the same year.
Oh yeah, for sure that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm actually quite surprised that you sort of went that far back to like Burnquist. Like, so you've done your homework.
Yeah. I'd say the one for all of us, like our sort of friend group, is Clay's, because like he
Shout out Clay.
Yeah, shout out Clay. He came out with his parts like when we were sort of like just starting to get better and doing comps and skating vert, and like we usually play song like one of the songs to his part. We if we're ever like want to get hyped for a session, we'll put it on. And
If you don't know the song, it's Conceptual Crime.
Conceptual Crime.
Banger.
Okay.
If you want to
look
get
it up.
hyped for a session, put that on.
That's the name of the song, or is
Yeah.
And what's the band? You know.
Oh, it's like an artist. He's like just a solo guy. His name's Zach Schlotter, I think.
Sick.
Yeah.
Taji, like, what do you like about Clay Kreiner's style? Like, what draws you to Clay Kreiner as well?
Just like the stuff that he does padless, like no one else in the world does the tricks that he does without their pads on. Like the confidence that he had when he was making those video parts, which is, it's wild.
Where are you up to with the padless stuff? Like, where are you all at with it? Because, you know, you go to an event like Belco Bowl Jam.
Yeah.
Which you were all at, right? Were you there, Jake? Sorry for missing.
Not this year.
Yeah.
I was there last year though.
Yeah, I mean, and it's interesting because you got this mix of like, you know, guys padded up and then guys not padded up. But I don't know, like, is it something you think about in terms of your profile?
At the moment, not really. Like my padless game's not too good, but it's like definitely something when I get older. I think it kind of comes as you get older. So I need to work on that, especially when I go in like the video part direction and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, need some work.
Yeah, so it is something that you actually think about sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, right. But not anytime soon.
Nah.
Like, do you feel like if you did start skating padless, it would sort of inhibit your progression?
Depends, like, not like I think I'd be more confident when I put my pads back on, but if it was all the time, it'd stop my progression in learning tricks. Like, you're not going to learn anything without your pads generally.
Yeah, good call. Interesting.
Well, if you're a transition skater.
What about you, Jake? You think about that stuff or?
Yeah, I enjoy skating padless sometimes. Like, I just like seeing what tricks I can do, like that I have with my pads on, without them, you know?
Gotcha.
And I like, you know, Ash and I sometimes go like little skate days, try and film some padless clips.
Missions.
In bowls and ramps or?
Yeah, just like random parks around near us, like in Brisbane or like something.
Yeah, gotcha.
Even today.
Yeah.
Today, actually.
Yeah, sick. Got
Well-
a few clips.
Yeah, well, they did. As we know, I didn't.
You already snapped your board. So who are your sponsors again?
Jezebel Skateboards, Level Up Skate Park, Bones Wheels, and Concrete Lines.
Hear that, guys? Jake snaps his boards. Don't give him any more free boards.
Shout out
To
Mick, though. Shout out Mick.
Mick Bell. First of all, shout out. You're the GOAT. Love you. Also, won't do it again. Also, Dylan Phillips won't do it again. I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding, man. You skated you skate your ass off. Like you skated a whole comp. You skated the days before it, and then that night you went and skated a music festival. So, you might have been a bit tired and grumpy. Needed more of a nap.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's all right, dude. I did it the other day because I skate South Newcastle Beach a lot. The street section.
Love that park.
And there's like a boardwalk, and then there's the beach. I grabbed my board and threw it from the skate park over the boardwalk into the beach. Yeah, so I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of myself, but we're all human.
Even
But the
old
thing
skaters
is, like,
get mad.
That's
Even old skaters still get mad.
What do you mean,
oh
old
wow. Nah,
Hurts, dude.
it happens. Like we're all skaters. Like
Screw you, Tony.
of course, of course, you're gonna get mad sometimes when you're trying tricks over and over.
It's part of it's just part of the human condition, but also skateboarding is so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Like what you guys are doing in the bowls, and a very small percentage of people who skate will ever get to your level. And then there's an even smaller percentage of people that actually will skate in the first place. So you're in this 0.01 percentage of people in the whole world that can do what you can do. So shout out to you all. Seriously.
Appreciate
it. Thanks, Shan.
So much admiration and respect. And yeah, I wanted to quickly just ask Taji one more question around the Clay Kreiner thing. It surprised me because Clay Kreiner's always had a bit more of he skates in jeans and stuff like that. But no, with you, I just find your whole vibe is pretty athletic.
Yeah.
Yeah? Give us some background on that. Do you agree with me?
Yeah. Well, it come from when I was younger, I would straight into sports footy, AFL, surfing, gymnastic stuff, all that. So I've definitely kept that with me over time. And then transitioning into skating, it's like a mix of two worlds kind of, but into one.
And it's just part of who you are.
Yeah, just part of who I am. My mentality.
So, from what I understand, you were quite good at sports like rugby league, team sports. Why did you decide to sort of walk away from those and put your energy into skating?
I just found skating more fun at the time when I was doing everything and I kind of had to pick one. I saw more of an option with me with skating. I was pretty small in footy when I was getting to that under 13s kind of age. And I think I like not really being in a team sport more, just doing my own thing, relying on myself and stuff like that. And the main reason is around that time, Trevor Ward, who owns Level Up, there was a distance education. I'd go up there for 3 weeks every term of school and do school 3 hours a day, then skate. So if I was doing that, I would have missed a lot of footy. And then, just made the decision.
Sick, man.
Yeah.
No turning back now.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. So are you all affiliated with the Australian Institute of Sport as well?
Yeah.
Is that all Underworld Skate?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just educate me a little bit because I'm not 100% sure.
Pretty much. For example, Skate Australia is the national body for skateboarding in Australia. And they have different institutes like Taj's with the New South Wales Institute of Sport.
And Swiss.
Me and Jake are with QAS, Queensland
Shout out
Academy.
QAS.
Shout out QAS. And pretty much
You've got VIS2, Victoria Institute of Sport.
then
Gotcha.
WA, I'm not too sure what that one is. And then there's obviously one for South Australia.
Okay.
And then all the different states, ACT.
Yeah, Canberra is the Australian Institute of Sport, AIS.
Okay, this is good information because a lot of people don't actually know that this is part of being a world skate athlete. So, what are the institutes doing for you then in terms of progressing you? Give us a bit of a breakdown there. Well, I don't care who it is.
Yeah, I'll let I reckon Taj, you go and Swiss because he's and Swiss and Will can explain QAS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. Yeah. Thanks.
So NSwiss is basically a place where they support our journey to the Olympics is the main goal, but they supply gym, strength and conditioning, physio, diet stuff give us knowledge on all that. And there's like a place in Sydney that we can go to and get help from all these different people to like maximize our ability.
Sick.
Yeah.
And is it making a difference? Like, have you?
Yeah, massively. Like, you wouldn't think it, but gym, mobility, strength conditioning, all that, like, you really need it for skating if you want to be the best.
After watching you over the last few years, like I hadn't seen you skate. I mean, I've seen you skate at Belco, but I just did notice a definite like improvement in your power and strength. Like airs seemed a bit higher, going a bit faster. I don't know. So what about with you, Jake? Like what's it look like for you from a training perspective?
Well, I mean, QAS is pretty much just the same as N-Swiss. Yeah, like still like same sort of thing. Like we have, gym coaches, like I guess physios. We have a place that we go to, to do it all. And we also have like well-being coaches, Oh, and nutritionists.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's all really good,
So they talk about psychology?
Yeah, there's that psych as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Got to add that.
So, I mean, can you elaborate on that? Like, what does that look like?
Well, I guess it's just like, sports psychologist. So it's like just talking about how you're feeling about comps, how you're feeling in your skating, I guess. And I feel like it's really good, like helps a lot, like just to kind of think about all the stuff,
Yeah, they're just there for you mentally. Like there's a whole other half of skating, which is like your mind. Like they help with that stuff, and that if you're not like feeling good or 100% in the mind, you're not going to like go out there and skate to the best of your ability. So yeah, that really helps.
No way.
That sort of stuff.
Yeah, you need the mind to perform.
Yeah, dude, for sure, man. For sure. And like, Ash, is it similar to what, like, that same sort of thing where you're at as well?
Yeah. Like I'm under
nothing
QAS.
different. Yeah.
And yeah, they help. Like I've had quite a few knee injuries, and they've been like I wouldn't been able to recover to where I am now without them. Like they've helped me with like so much gym.
Yeah.
Like so much physio to get to the point where like my knees are back to full strength, like from being like pretty badly injured. And then the psych stuff as well just helps a lot with like comps. Like
they talk about winning and losing and how to deal with losses and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. They talk about how to like support a friend who rage quits, snaps their ball.
maybe.
No, they're more supporting me through that, how to not rage quit.
Like, but on a serious note, do they give you like media training and stuff like that? Like, do you ever get that?
I think it's I think they do.
Supplied a day towards media training where someone came in
Okay.
and helped us with that stuff, but no, not really.
Just a workshop here and
Yeah, I'm not quite media trained yet. Can you tell?
there. I actually think you guys are probably more advanced with this stuff than you think. Probably from like, placing in comps and impromptu interviews. You would have had that, or acceptance speeches. You've all done that, right?
Yeah.
So, it gets more and more familiar. Like, what about things like marketing yourself? Do you get training or advice on that?
I think
No.
I think it comes under like the well-being, because they have like for NSWIS NQ and like all the institutes, they have like a well-being manager, and I think like they help through all that sort of stuff, and they kind of can cover I guess like media training, or they can like supply you with like if you want to like get into like learning about media, they can supply you with like someone like a course, or you can go see like a media, like a social media manager or something like that. Yeah.
I'm going to open this question up to all three of you. Like, in terms of making it, I don't know what that looks like, but are you considering what image you're presenting publicly on social media and things like that?
Yeah.
And are you trying to create some kind of persona or marketing image?
Yeah. I'm not really.
There are skaters that do it really well.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm really creating a persona. I'm just trying to do it with my own personality, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'd say I think I try lately, maybe not in the last couple of years, but lately in the last 2 years, I've been trying to sort of look at like how I look and like my personal brand, and trying to post like sort of stuff that like I like with the skating. I think definitely helps for sure.
Yeah, like you're considering it, like it's necessary. Yeah,
For sure. I think it is. Like if you have something, like you obviously have your skating, but I think having something else that's like that makes you like stand out, like if it's like another hobby or if it's just a certain thing, I think can definitely help like sharing that. Because
Yeah, that's the next thing. I like some more thought needs to go into that. Like that's going to help you. So
I guess it's just the world we're in, right? Like I don't know. I don't have any answers to it. Like I'm curious myself. Like it's just a whole new era of that. And
what the people like watching it.
yeah, it's like, I mean, and how much as sponsors, like, is it going to mean more sponsorship and more endorsement opportunities because you've got a large following? Like, or is that fading away now? Is that
It's pretty important.
I'd say
is it still relevant, you reckon?
Yeah, like
right.
when you have more following, like it's definitely easier to sort of get on the bigger brands because like you're more marketable
sure
and
it is,
approachable for sure. Like, you know, and if you hit them up, like they're probably more likely to, you know, like hit you back sort of thing because like you've got a following.
Do you think but do you actually think it carries as much weight as it used to? You know?
Yeah, I think having a good Instagram, for example, I think having a good following, yeah, it definitely helps. Yeah, like what Jake was saying, like when a brand like would look at your profile, that would be like, oh, like he's got such and such got like 30K followers, like compared to someone else who might have like 5K, like, oh,
But
this
they're
guy's
just
gonna
as
have more
good
reach.
too. Like some skaters can be just as good as ones that are super viral. It's just how it works.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like people who might not have it as much of a following, but they're like just as good. But they might not manage their social media as well as the person that's got that. So I think that definitely, like, learning how to manage it probably is pretty important, I'd say.
Yeah, dude. It's like I said, I don't have a clear answer to it. I was wondering if you guys understood it better than me. But anyway, Jake, what about you? Like, where'd you grow up?
Basically been in Tugan, Queensland my whole life, actually. Apart from where I was born. I was born in Tweed. But yeah, shout out the Tugs. That's like, if you don't know, Tugan is the next suburb over from Coolangatta. Well, actually, there's Balinga, but like we don't really count Balinga as a suburb.
Why?
Because it might as well just be a part of Tugan. It's so small.
Describe Tugan as a place.
Think about the best place you've ever seen. Not that.
Come on, mate.
It's got a great beach, though. It's got great beaches, great people, and great vibes.
Yeah.
I bring the vibes.
Yeah, dude. But you do. How old were you when you first started skating?
I was 6 years old. Started skating, actually, because for my dad's 40th birthday, he got a skateboard because he grew up skating, you know. But he just got one to kind of get back into it. And obviously me being like turning 6 years old, I'm like, damn, my dad is the coolest, obviously. Still to this day, shout out Craig.
Craig Thatcher.
Yep, that's the one.
Yes, sir.
And basically I'm like, for my birthday, I'm like, Mom, Dad, can I please get a skateboard? And just kind of fell in love with it from there, I guess.
Sick. Did you get skate lessons and stuff?
Yeah, I got, like, with Level Up, when it was still skate all day, actually. I started with Trev Ward. Shout out, Trev.
Another one.
We all pretty much coach with Trev.
Yeah, we all.
Did you start with Trev Ward as well?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I went from, like I mentioned, like Ben, the local guy, but yeah, Trev.
Wow.
Yeah.
The whole way.
And then, of course, like, I was, like, still in school all the way to, like, year 8, but then Trev started, obviously, his academy, like that school. And that's when I started getting fully, like, coached by him, like, every day.
From what age?
I would have been 13,
Yeah, sick.
year 8.
So, like, I'm going to ask you the same sort of question as Ash. Like, why were you drawn to transition skateboarding more so than street?
I guess because, number one, I wasn't ever that good at street. I couldn't ollie for my first, like, 2 years of skateboarding, actually. But I could launch off ramps. And I feel like that's why I enjoyed transition skating more, because it's like, I just like flowing through the air sort of thing.
Trying to fly.
Pretty much.
Sick.
I would always fall though. I'd never really land a bunch of stuff.
So when did it all start coming together? Around 13?
I'd say like maybe younger, probably like 10. I'd say I started sort of getting pretty into it, like getting pretty good. Started getting like the signatures, back threes, no play tails.
540s?
Nah, those didn't come till later.
Really?
Actually,
How old?
My first 540 was at 11, but that was an ollie 540.
No way.
Yeah. Actually, it was in, Death Bowl at Pizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it in there.
Like, obviously under the coping?
Oh, it was like at coping.
Really?
I'm not sure why I did it in there, but I guess I'm just cool.
Just feeling it. Because that bowl's gnarly.
Yeah.
Really? Was that your first one?
Yeah,
Ollie
but
540.
yeah.
Why didn't you grab? Just want to see.
I was always trying. I used to try Indy 540s so much, like whenever I would skate vert, but I guess ollie just worked easier because it was like, actually, I don't really know why it worked easier because it shouldn't. I can't do them anymore.
Yeah, right.
But then I got like grab 540s about a year and a half later. And then, yeah, just kind of progressed them from there.
Sick, dude. Well, man, that's so sick you've got that. You can say you've done that, but I reckon you need to bring it back to comp runs.
I would love to, but they're quite hard.
Yeah, dude.
A lot harder than when I was 11.
Yeah, I could imagine. I mean, speaking of like young skaters that can spin,
I know a few.
we'll rattle some names off.
All right, shout out Matteo Mattiazzi, shout out CJ Hawker, shout out Hudson Walker, shout out
Louis D.
shout out Louis D.
Louis D.
I love Louis D.
And with style.
Oh, dude, Louis D and style.
Yeah.
Tell you
know
what.
what I mean? Like there's kids that are spinning and then there's kids that are spinning with style.
Yeah,
and that's
100%.
Don't you reckon?
Yeah, dude, Louis got that like, I mean, he's got that Japanese style, man. Like they all have that great style.
Who's that like Japanese kid I think he's 9 and he skates X Games and he does
Emma.
Kawakami.
That's his name, yeah.
He's
He
the
does
biggest
1080s in
spinner.
Well, there we
comp
go.
runs.
There's another spinner right there.
Do we have a nickname for these kids that spin?
Marshmallows.
Oh, yeah, Emma's the marshmallow.
Emma's the marshmallow.
What do you call him?
I love Emma because he
just-
looks like a marshmallow when he spins.
So little and
He's like a little
What?
nugget,
Yeah.
eh?
yeah.
Nah, I love it. I think it's sick. I don't know. Some people hate on the spinning, but I love the spinning.
Can you win a comp without spinning?
Oh,
No,
you know,
I'm just gonna say no.
it's possible, but like, you better be doing some techie like lip tricks. Like you got to be doing like kicky back lips, like blunt kick flips.
Better have a good line.
Yeah, you gotta have good flow as well. Like,
I mean, what
if
about,
you're not going to spin,
what sort of coaching is skate sort of saying like? Are they encouraging you to spin more, or just like you got to have at least a 540 in your
Yeah,
run?
at least.
oh
At
yeah,
least.
you got to have at least a 5. Like, but preferably
Yeah,
flipping and spinning at the same time. You know, like flip 5 or
okay.
my signature flip 3. Shout
Yeah.
out.
Dude, it's sick. Like your flip 3 tail grabs.
Yeah.
like they are sick, man.
Thank you, Shan.
I like coming in backwards on that would be scarier than a kickflip 5 in my opinion.
Nah, not for me.
Okay.
But I'm weird. Like everyone else would much rather do the kicky 5 though.
Have you got 720s in your repertoire, Ash?
I've never done a 7 actually.
Okay, just asking for a mate.
No, no.
Okay, how do you feel about that?
I've tried them. I've never I've only probably tried them once. I'd like to do one. I think I'd want to do a 9. Like, definitely would want to do a 9. That's like, if I'm gonna do like some spin, like a spin thing, I want to do a 9 for sure.
Who do you think the tallest person in the world at the moment is doing 9s? Because
Mitchie Brusco.
Okay.
Yeah, or Guy.
Luigi Senior.
He got tall. He's getting tall.
Yeah,
eh?
Guy grew a lot, and he's like probably the tallest guy that can do it the most.
Luigi.
Consistent.
Luigi.
But then Luigi Senior,
Yeah. Because do you think it's like I'm starting to wonder if the 9 is a trick for kids under 15.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
It'd definitely be easier. Like,
I see
sort of
where
thing,
people get that.
but it's
majority
like,
of people.
I kind of find that as an excuse, though.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. It'd be easier, but at the same time, you can still do it. Like Guy and like Thomas Augusto and
Thomas,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
all those
Kiefer.
people like Kiefer, like they all can do it still. So it's like
Okay.
that is a little bit of an excuse when you say
I reckon it looks better
it's a
if
little
you're
kid
taller
trick.
and you do it as well.
Same. I
Yeah.
think so too.
Yeah, for sure.
Where are you at with them, Taj? Talk us
Oh,
through it. Come on.
It haunts me. But yeah, I've been back and forth with it for about a year. I at Monster was my closest. I landed it, rode to the flat bottom, and then poo shooted. And ever since then, it's just been like a mental block. Like, I find it scarier to spin my first one again than to commit it.
Yeah.
Like, I have been back since, and I just can't get myself to just spin that first one again.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, but I've got time, so it's definitely a goal.
It's a goal.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Have you guys all, like, as vert skaters, like, have you ever had one of those slams where you slide on your ass and then one of your butt cheeks grips?
Oh,
and then-
yeah, feels like
What
your
do you-
bum's
Yeah.
on fire.
And then, it rips your
Or
cheeks
catches a
apart.
screw.
That's the worst.
Oh, have you had that?
Yeah, I think we probably all
I think
have that.
we've all had that one.
Into your butt cheek?
Either
Yeah,
your
no,
butt or your
sweet.
knee pad.
Your knee, pulls your knee
It's
pad.
usually on
Oh.
your kneecap, yeah. Like,
When it-
digs into your kneecap and then you just, like, sends you flying.
Heavy. What's the worst slam you've ever had, Jake?
I gotta think about that. I don't know what the worst time I've ever had is, but
Probably
worst.
over rotated fives.
I never really have over-rotated. Oh, I've over-rotated tail fives many times, but worst slam in recent times was
Last week.
last week. Trying to do tail 7 to fakies, and I went to commit, and my back foot slipped off the board, and it just clipped under the board, and I just smacked the back of my head.
Heavy.
Yeah.
They're a bad one. What about you, Ash? Worst slam. Let's go.
Oh, I've had a couple. I had one at 5 Dock right before the contest. There was a King of Concrete, and the shout out Akira. He's a local in Sydney. He was in the bowl, and I didn't know he was in there, and I rolled in sort of in the small bit of 5 Dock, and I went to go over the hip, and he was coming into the small bit, and I clipped his helmet pretty much with my knee, and I did like a front flip and ended up like biting my tongue and like couldn't speak, and then like kind of I think I got a bit of a concussion as well, but I ended up skating the comp. But yeah, that one was pretty
Shook you
gnarly.
up?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Sounds like it. Taj?
Yeah, 5 Dock again.
What's with that
Shout out
place?
to Eddie Akers for this one. So we're both going over the spine when he was in the air, about to land when I was going up,
Yeah.
and I tried to jump off my board and like jump up and kind of like over, like kind of to the side of him. And when I jumped up and he was coming down, he clipped the back of my legs. So I was still going up in the air. I flipped backwards. I was maybe like, the ramp's like 6 foot. I was like a foot above the ramp. Yeah, and then like flipped backwards in the air, landed on the flat bottom on like my neck and like head, like my feet were over my shoulders. And I don't know how I didn't get knocked out. It was pretty wild, but yeah, that's definitely the worst. That rattled me.
Dude.
I can think of another good slam for Ash.
Not the drop in, is it?
Yeah, it's the drop in.
Oh no.
This is Paran 2022. We get there, we're skating, skated for a few hours. The ramp started to get a bit slippery, and good old Ash goes for a drop in, slips out at the bottom, and just bang straight into the other ramp.
Like a massive hematoma on my hip, and I couldn't walk for like 3 days. And and I ended up judging because it got moved to the shed because it rained or something. And I ended up judging the vert contest because I couldn't skate. But yeah, that was gnarly.
I didn't win that one though, so I'm not sure what happened there with the judging. I mean, I fell on every run, but still.
Well, I got two questions here. First one is like, I mean, mentally, what does it do to you when you have a slam that shakes you up?
In the moment, I'm like, I hate skating. I'm done. Never doing this again.
Really?
Like, I absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do I even do this? And then I calm down a bit. A few minutes go by, and then I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Like, pain's temporary. And
It's tough words.
well, for skating sometimes.
No, it's still tough. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Keep going.
And yeah, then I love it.
Sick. Nice.
Or you just pretty much
Suck
just
it up.
rage quit and like take your pads off and go, and then I reckon for me at least, I'm pretty heated, like just pissed off for like probably half an hour, and then I'll end up calming down. And if it's a pretty bad slam, I wouldn't skate for like that day, but you end up calming down, I feel like.
Yeah.
After it.
I don't know. I'm not really like these boys, to be honest. When I slam at first, I'm like pissed off. I'll maybe like throw my board or something, swear, but then like after like 2 minutes, I'll just start laughing about it, and I'll be like, surely someone filmed that.
Yeah.
I do love a good slam though. Really,
I actually do
it's a good
too,
wake-up call.
personally. Like, as long as I don't get injured, it actually sucks me up, and it makes me want to land stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even like when you have a slam, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like I'll just get up laughing. I'll be like, oh, I deserve it.
Does your mind kind of go, well, like, okay, that's pretty much as bad as it's going to get, so I'm just going to send it?
No, I don't know. You just like, I feel like sometimes like you need a slam because it's like you got to remember it's still skateboarding and it's still gnarly.
Totally.
Like you can't just get away with everything. I had a good one at Lismore when we were practicing for the comp. It was getting real slippery there at the night time, and I was skating. I drop in and go for a 5. Not sure why I would go for a 5 when it was that slippery. And this is like the first time slamming on a 5 in so long. I just put it down and slip out, just bang, straight on my back. And I'm just like, yep, I deserve that for being cocky going for a 5 when it's that slippery.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's scary when ramps are slippery for sure. I hate watching it. Like, it happened at Belco this year. I was emceeing the vert comp. Best skaters in the world skating in it. And it started to drizzle. But that, like, Moto was going, he was in like really close to landing one of those, he does those front foot impossible lean airs.
rodeos. Was it lean rodeo? Or
no, he was just doing the lean air, but it was a front foot impossible lean air. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was really close to stomping it, and it just started to drizzle, and he was like stomping it down and sliding out. I'm just like, doesn't he know how dangerous it is? But I'm like, he does, because he skates ramps all the time.
I saw that on Instagram actually.
You seen the slam?
No, I didn't see the slam. I just saw him like skating while it was like sprinkling with rain, and I'm like, I sometimes I skate when it's raining, but I never skate vert when it's raining. That's just asking to get hurt. One
of the worst slams I've ever seen, I was skating a bowl in Bali at Uluwatu, and it started to drizzle. I don't know if you've seen that bowl at the Uluwatu Surf Villas.
Yeah.
And, same thing as what Ash did. Like, it started to drizzle, and I'm like, straight away knew that, like, once that polished concrete gets a bit of moisture on it, it's like ice. Guy just dropping in, good skater, slipped out, head went back, knocked his head out cold. Like a UFC knockout, just stiff.
Yeah.
It was like hard to watch.
Rain and skating do not go well together.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Hey, you guys compete all the time. You go to so many events. You go to like, really high level competition events mixed in with a lot of jam events, things like that. So you see like a lot of judging and judging criteria. I mean, do you see a lot of inconsistencies and does it frustrate you?
Yeah, it definitely frustrates.
Okay.
Definitely frustrates you.
I feel like, at some of the comps, like I feel like the world skate comps, like 95% of the time they get it pretty right, like pretty much on. There's always like skateboarding's objective. Like everyone has a different opinion. But sometimes in the past there has been like questionable sort of calls. But yeah, I think for me at least, I feel like they get it right pretty often.
Most of the time?
Yeah, I'd say 90 pretty much.
Like the best skater wins?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, at least in the last two world skates for sure.
Which ones were they?
There was the Rome one, which was last year in June, and then this recent one was in Brazil, world champs. So,
And you went to both of those?
I didn't. I was injured for Rome, but I was just in Brazil.
Sick.
Yeah.
Good times?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, no, it was awesome.
Yeah?
I had a great time. Yeah.
Nice. Like, did any of the locals like try to fight you or do jiu-jitsu on you, or what are they like?
Oh no, the Brazilians are legends. They, at least for me, like they've been like so welcoming. Like,
Were they?
Yeah. Oh, such legends. Like I went over early before the comp to practice, and like they're all. It's just a really good scene. Like they're all pretty, just like all welcoming. Like always want to have a good session.
Like, what about in the warm-ups? Like, are they the best at snaking?
Oh yeah, I'd say. Yeah, it's like a mix. I guess there's like pretty much every country in the world there, so it's like different. But
I'm going to get choked out by a Brazilian for saying that, especially in the surf. No, I shouldn't. It's such a stereotype. Sorry for stereotyping, but yeah, good on you. Okay, that's interesting. So Taj, like you've just won the last two events you've been in, like Rumble at Lismore. Was it? What do they call Rumble at the River?
Yeah, Rumble on the River at Lismore, then King of Concrete, Bar Beach.
Congrats, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, were you sussing out the judging criteria prior to the events for those things?
No.
Be honest.
Nah, not Bar Beach. Lismore a bit.
Okay.
Kind of like based on selection for Brazil and stuff and what they were looking for there.
Okay.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Because are they qualifiers? Just for those that don't know, are you getting points or?
No, not in Australia so far. There will be, but Lismore was only first place. That was only ticket to Rome.
Okay.
So that was how I could go to the World Champs.
So that means you're going to Rome.
Yeah.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
When is that?
Appreciate it. It's in June, I think.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
Man, like just skating so good at the moment. So like, what are we in April? So you'll be like peak performance around June, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
Hopefully.
And are you guys going to Rome or you haven't qualified yet?
I'm hoping I find out in probably 2 days for the selection. So yeah.
Nice, mate. Well, good luck. Hope it gets there.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean,
Did a video submission for it, but I'm not expecting to get in, but
dude,
always got to try.
did you send him the rolling dialogue video I'd made of you?
Can't say it did.
Why didn't you send him that to World
I'm
Skate?
sorry.
Like,
I'll send that now.
dude, like you did like 3 no comply tail slides in that.
I know. I saw and you slow moed it every time. It was
And
great.
zoomed in.
It was great.
Yeah. You also did like actually something I really, like we're talking about spinning and stuff, but maybe it's my old schoolness, but when you were all doing like alley-oop variations over the hips, like I just love watching that. Like
No,
Taj has got a
I
sick
agree.
frontside one. Your frontside alley-oop tail grabs, just you're halfway around and then you just hear you slap the tail.
I love that trick so much.
Yeah, it just looks
It's one of my favorites.
sick. Who do you reckon the toughest Australian vert skater is?
Probably
Trevor
me.
Ward.
Trevor Ward.
Keith.
Or Tuss Poppers.
Jay Tuss Papas. Oh, agree with that.
Yeah, probably Tuss, to be honest.
Kiefer.
Kiefer.
Yeah.
Really? Who do you reckon would win a fight between Trevor Ward and Kiefer?
Probably Trevor Ward.
Definitely Trevor Ward.
Interesting. Are you guys just saying that because he's your coach and you're scared of him?
Nah, I think he's got some age on him.
Yeah, you think he's got
a bit more power.
some old school boxing moves, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd hope
Yeah.
so.
Who do you reckon would win a fight between Eddie Akers and Lockie Abbott's?
Oh, Lucky Abbott's got him. for
I think
sure.
that's a pretty
Lockie.
easy answer.
Mate,
Definitely,
I don't know, man.
definitely Lockie.
I got my money on Eddie Akers, mate. He's ferocious.
Yeah, he is pretty
He's
ferocious.
skating good at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah,
I mean,
dude, he's killing it.
he's always skating good. Yeah, he just skates hard and skates a lot. Hey, at the comp the other day, I noticed like in between. I mean, I personally always thought this was okay, but in between runs, you guys were dropping just to keep your legs warm.
Yep.
and dropping in and having a run in between runs.
Yeah.
But then I heard it announced that, oh, can you not do that? But in my mind, I thought that was okay.
I mean, to be honest,
What's the rule there?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think that you should be able to do it because it's like they let you do it at World Skate events,
Yeah,
and that's
Every other contest.
yeah, every contest you can do it. So even when he kind of said stop, we're all kind of like, nah, just keep doing
You're
it.
kind of very experienced in that regard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel the need to do it? Why? Like, because
Keeps you warm.
I noticed you were really doing it, Taj.
Yeah. Nah, just like with tricks that you're not as comfortable on, like just trying that in between runs, like single tricks. Just, feeling comfortable, like getting to know it just before you go and do it.
Yeah. Lockie Abbots, if you hear this, don't fight Eddie Akers. Like, it's just hypothetical, all right? And I know how aggressive you get. You know. What's your okay? I'm gonna put it out to you. I love Lockie. What's your favourite jam event in Australia or worldwide? Come on. What's the best one you've ever been to?
The best one I've ever been to, I'm trying to think, like, you know, I want to say Belco because that's the crowd favourite, but
Yeah.
it's not Belco. The best one I went to was probably Bondi. Bondi was fun.
Same.
Bondi
was so
The
fun.
first one? Or the
Yeah.
second
Yeah,
one?
the first and
Both.
second one were both great.
Sick.
I loved that event. Plus, I just love that bowl. It's like,
And the spot.
oh yeah, 100%.
It's great.
Doesn't get much better. What about you, Ash?
I'd say I haven't done Bondi and I haven't had a chance to do Belco either. I've only been there to watch. But the best one I've done is I did a Red Bull Origin event in Venice Beach in Cali. I got to do that, which I was pretty stoked to do.
Did you do that one?
Yeah. It's like a jam.
What do you do laughing?
Well, I don't think that was in Australia.
No, but he said worldwide, I'm pretty sure.
I said Australia all worldwide.
Yeah.
You missed that. So
Sorry.
he actually listens.
That's
to
on me.
He listens to questions.
Jake.
Yeah, but I think that was pretty sick. It was pretty well run and it was good. It was a good
Sick.
time. Yeah.
Nah, dude, I seen that one. That looked rad. Dude, wow. Look, it's been about an hour of talking to you guys. I guess I want to sort of start to wind it up. I keep thinking about how your mum is Kate Scarrett. Like, does she still rip at surfing? Or is she slowed down? Does she
she's
still surf
gnarly.
regularly?
Yeah, pretty it's like 4 or 5 times a week.
No way.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she froths on it still.
Yeah, no, I surf with her and I'm like, oh, mum's just ripping
So
and
you-
I'm just like trying to do like little turns and stuff.
Do you, like, seriously? Like, does she surf better than you?
Oh yeah, 100%. Mum and dad surf weight. Like dad just surfs really good as well. But yeah,
He was a boat captain in the men's.
he was a chef on the Indies Trader 3.
On the Indies Trader 3.
Yeah.
I know.
And he
Like a
did
famous boat.
he did the Quicksilver crossing.
Dude, with Andy Irons?
He went.
Oh, no, who was on that? Sorry, keep going.
He went before.
It was Kelly Slater.
Yeah, it was Kelly. I think.
Taj? No. That was a really famous surfer.
Yeah. But he pretty much went before they all went on it. So he went from Jakarta to, like Indonesia to Africa, and just him and the captain and crewmates to suss the waves before, and then when they came back, then they took the pros on the Quicksilver crossing.
Just to make sure the waves were...
Yeah, so he went
enough.
he went on that trip to like scout it all. But no, It's I
That
get
was
shown off,
before
so.
the Ments really blew up. So he
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
been surfing like uncrowded Ments.
Yeah, he has stories of him surfing macaroni. It's just him and like a couple other one other dude. Like
Amazing.
yeah. And then that's how him and Mum met. Mum went on a Roxy trip and they met on the boat. Yeah.
Oh, I see how.
Yeah,
Okay, well played, Dad. Well played. What's the surf like in Tugan, Jake?
I wouldn't know because I can't surf, but I'm sure it's all right. Ash, is the surf in Tugan good?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. So the beaches.
There you
Yeah,
go.
well, there you go. It's great.
Nice. What were you like at school? Are you still at school?
Yeah. I'm in year 12, but I do it, from home now, sort of thing.
What are some of the comments on your report cards? Like,
No, he's never doing schoolwork. Never.
Anyways.
I don't know why you're talking. Mate.
Yeah. I don't know why any of us are talking. Actually,
I actually finished
shout out
school,
Mr.
Jake,
Matt.
so-
He
Yeah,
does.
shout out to
Shout out
Matt.
Mr. Matt.
Tyler
Without
Matty,
Mr.
Aussie.
Matt, none of us graduate.
Really?
Yeah,
he's the man.
100%.
What is he like a distant ed guy?
Oh,
He
he's-
runs the school at Level Up.
Yeah, he's a school teacher at Level Up.
That's
Comments-
Matteo Mattiazzi's father, the skater.
Got you.
Yeah.
There we go.
The comments on my report card:
Yeah, what do they say?
satisfactory. Let's think about when I was at actual school. Those were pretty bad. Those were distracts others.
Yeah.
Easily distracted as well. And I'm kind of nah. I just like having
Did
fun.
it say something like Jake is a capable student who chooses not to utilize his full potential?
You're actually spot on there, Shan. I don't know how you figured that one out.
When he's on task, he does quite well. However, he chooses to distract others for entertainment.
That's
Spot on, I
you're
reckon.
actually
Thanks, man.
you're spot on there.
No, I searched it up. Yeah, I found some of your old report cards. I've got some here. Do you want me to read some?
I don't believe you.
No, I don't. I'm joking.
For a second that you actually did have me.
Did ya?
I was like, oh, surely not.
You're so innocent. And I heard you got a car recently.
Oh, mate. Got my license recently.
Dude, congratulations.
First go, by the way. Unlike Ash over here. Took the bloke
Not
6
my proudest
goes.
work. No, I got it on the 5th go.
6 goes in automatic,
goes,
by the way.
In automatic.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell?
I got unlucky. I had a couple mishaps, and yeah.
Like what? You were
Don't
speeding
know
or
what to talk
something?
about. Well, the first one I sped through a roadwork zone, and then the second one I mounted a curb.
Oh,
Trying to reverse park?
No, I was just turning onto a main road, not even trying to reverse park.
That's
and
even
just
worse.
went over the curb. Yeah,
Is that automatic fail?
yeah, automatic fail.
Speeding's automatic fail too.
Yeah, and then I just failed a couple times for not head checking enough. But
No way.
yeah. But
You got
I
it now, though?
I got it in the end. Yeah, I've had it for a year. So
Dude, congratulations.
yeah, finally.
What sort of car did you get?
I've got a 2006 Yaris, and it's a beauty. I haven't got the hatchback version. I've actually got the sedan version. Even better.
Sedan version. It's
And
good on petrol.
it is great on petrol actually.
Yeah.
It's got the best color ever. It's like a mixture of turquoise with aqua.
Looks better with pickles on it too.
Oh, these
Shout out Freddie Arnold.
Shout out
Shout
Freddie
out.
Arnold. Shout out Zen Dixon.
these boys come into my street one night and
I wasn't there. I wasn't a part of it.
decided to throw pickles at my car. And at first, I thought it was pretty funny because I thought it was just one pickle. And then I put the torch on to take a photo, and I saw all these other things on top of my car and on the windscreen. And I'm like, surely those aren't pickles. Surely those are leaves. Come to find, they've put about 100 pickles on my car.
100.
Oh, maybe
Wait
that's...
up. All from Macca's?
Yeah.
How many Macca's
We
burgers
asked
did
for
you
a
have to
cheeseburger loaded with pickles, and they did exactly that.
Yeah, well, apparently the
Wow.
Macca's people had it out for me too because we tried to do it again, but
Yeah.
when I was there,
Yeah.
and they only put like 6 pickles on the burger,
that
so
it?
I'm not
Okay.
sure how they got so many the first time.
Pickles, dude. That's brutal. You need new friends.
Yeah, I can't
Right
get
up.
any though.
So, Taj, how old are you again? 15?
16.
Have you got your L's?
Yes, I do. Got 85 hours. Going
Yeah.
for my P's in August.
Yeah, right. And your dad lets you drive his car?
Yeah, dad's car, mum's car, and my car.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about, have you got your own car already?
Yeah.
What do you got?
RAV4 Toyota.
One of those hybrid ones?
I think so.
No, it's not.
It's not a hybrid.
It's just a standard RAV4.
Yeah.
Pretty rad.
Yeah, it is. Very grateful.
Ready to roll.
Yeah.
It's a good drive. It is. I drove it last night. Big fan of it.
Do you? Did you? Like, do you have a day job, like a casual job?
All right. I'm in between jobs at the moment.
By in between, he means he's been rejected by about 5 jobs.
Yeah. They don't want
Do
me.
you have a job, Taj?
Nah, not
just-
yet.
I mean, do you get paid from World Skate? Like, you get paid for your expenses to
you,
travel.
you get paid if you go well. So I don't get paid much, but these boys do all right.
Not even expenses.
None of
for
us are on
travel either.
a contract, like an official contract, but like I've made a bit like through prize money, stuff like that. Nothing crazy, and then like it's pretty much just prize money for us, I'd say.
Yeah, I was
at the
going
moment,
to say, because you're all sponsored and you get free stuff, like if you go to a comp and they're just giving you free product as prizes, are you kind of like, where's the money at, yo? Like,
A little bit, yeah.
like especially like
At this
if you
age.
have
Yeah.
like, you know, you got to wear your sponsor's gear and they're
Yeah.
giving you branded gear of another company.
Yeah, well, you don't want to sound like that guy, like saying, "Oh, I don't want your product," but like at the same time, like money's the go for sure. You'd definitely rather money.
especially now for sure. When you were a Grom, when we were Groms, like frothing on a board.
Yeah.
Ash, you still are a Grom.
Yeah,
Dude,
mate.
he's a ripping grom.
We're all still Groms.
We're always Groms.
Dude, so am I. I still feel like a grom. Like,
Grommy for life.
I'll be straight. Like, I'm obviously older than you guys, just.
Just a little.
But I'm still fanning out on you. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And like, I was thinking about it tonight. Like, I really believe like skateboarding is the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
So that stoke you have, if you don't, it never leaves. Like,
Yeah.
you look at Renton Miller. I mean, you've seen him on
Oh, he's
Sunday.
he's the biggest Grom.
He is. He's just an eternal
No, like
grom.
I feel like Grom has nothing to do with age. It's like it's just living on the stoke. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah,
Once a
I'll-
grom, always a grom.
dude.
I'll take the Grommy badge.
And Renton, honourable mention, has the best body jar in the game.
He really does.
Him
eh?
and Lincoln Ueda.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Him and Lincoln.
Sick. That's a good. That's a good
Oh no, best
compliment.
Madonna. Renton has the best
Madonna.
Yeah. You know, but it's just like I'm so like inspired by that guy, like his health regime, you know, to keep it going at his age and skating the way he does, you know.
Yeah,
Like you could still put him in an open comp and he could kind of hold his own.
yeah, he
you know?
still shreds,
For
eh?
sure.
Yeah, so shout out Renton for all he does for skateboarding and for you guys. Yeah, it's so sick. Listen, is there any, look, I want to get you guys, I'm going to go one by one, any shout outs to people, sponsors that, you know, anyone that's helped you over the years? I'll start with you, Ash.
First of all, shout out parents for everything, and all my sponsors like Birdhouse, Project Distribution, Concrete Lines, S1 Helmets, Etnies, Salty Crew.
Do you get stuff off Salty Crew?
I guess packages off Salty Crew. Yeah,
That's see, the Hobgoods.
yeah.
No way.
Yeah, nice. I'm stoked to get it through the Oz distro.
Sick.
Yeah, no, it's good because I fish a lot as well, like fishing and surfing and stuff.
Dude.
And shout out Trev Ward, helped me a lot coaching. I think that can speak for.
Tell you what,
everyone
there's
here,
a
but-
name that pops up a lot. That guy, he's done a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah.
What about you, Jake?
First of all, obviously, shout out mum, dad. Shout out Trev again, because, you know, he's done a lot for all of us here, you know.
Why do you want to fight him then?
Oh, I didn't say I want to fight him.
Oh, sorry. I must have misheard you. Sorry, I'm just trying to cause trouble. Yeah.
Nah, it's all good. Shout out Dylan Phillips as well. Shout out Mick Bell. Shout out all my sponsors, you know, for like helping me over the years and stuff. And yeah, I guess just shout out all of them. And also shout out Zen Dixon.
Yeah,
Shout out the Sleepy Turtles.
Yeah, the Sleepy
Yeah,
Turtles.
Turtles, dude. Sounds
That's a group chat if you didn't know.
okay. Like a pretty prolific group
Yeah.
chat. What do you talk about in there?
Everything.
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
Like, you talk about like man stuff.
Nah.
Maybe on the
Does
Snapchat
it
one.
talk about your feelings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what sort of
It's
stuff?
more debating, I'd say.
More.
Yeah, we debate a lot of skateboarding in
just
there.
sending skating stuff
Yeah. Do you,
on the
hang,
Instagram one at least.
do you like trash talk people like on the old slap message boards?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Depends, yeah.
Who do you hang the most shit on, you reckon?
Oh, I'm not naming any names.
Well, hey, actually, what's the most illegal trick in bowl skating?
Salad grind.
Saligund is up there with no
Fast
can play tails as well.
What about fast plant?
Nah, I'd say
It's bad.
most illegal trick in skateboarding, like bowl skating.
Benihana's.
Vert or bowl. Benihana's.
Samba.
I'm on the fence with the Benihana. Like
Andy
they've all-
Mack. He has an awesome Benihana, actually. I shouldn't.
I know,
say
and like
that.
they look great in photos. Like
Oh, I got a good
full
one.
leg spread.
360 hand varial. That is a terrible trick.
360 hand.
What's that?
Where you at with bonelesses?
Oh, well, they're cool when I do them, but not when anyone else does. Same as no can play tails and salad grinds.
See, the thing is, I like no can play tails legit because there's no hands involved. But with bonelesses, backside bonelesses, frontside bonelesses, I don't like. But
What about
backside
backside?
I like. I think it's
I
because
like it when Matt Beer
board's
does
behind
them.
your back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt Beer's got a good one. I'll tell you what Matt Beer does, and a lot of people might think it's a legal trick, but I like it. The backside no can play disaster.
Okay.
That is gnarly.
on vert.
Yep.
Dude, I haven't
Does it in
I don't
deep
know
ends
if
of
I've seen
bowls.
vert.
It's gnarly.
Samba flips.
Oh, that is a good one.
What's
That
a
is
samba
illegal.
flip?
Kickflip, indie, finger flip.
flip.
That's sick.
They look sick.
that
I don't
can't be
know.
illegal.
Oh, it's sick if you do it
Debatable.
in a demo. If you do it in a skate comp, though.
Bob Burnquist did that in one of his video parts. I think it was one of the
Yeah, it was extremely
But it was
sorry.
to fakie kickflip.
Oh, wait, no.
Kickflip indie to fakie,
There was the firm.
and then the firm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the firm.
and then finger flip.
Yeah.
but he grabs the indie and flips it from the indie side, not the nose. Does
That's
that make
so
sense?
gnarly.
That's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, so it's like it's a kickflip indie, puts it on his feet, and then flips it again with his hand. That
Yeah.
guy. You know, it's funny. I don't want to talk too much, but I did an interview with Bob Burnquist, and I did a full video episode where I edited in everything he talked about, all the video clips he did and stuff. So I was just going through all this old Bob Burnquist footage, and then Tom Sharp put his part out, and it's amazing. I think his first part was "Vert's Not Dead," the first
Yeah.
one, and it's amazing, it's groundbreaking, but because I'd watched so much Bob Burnquist, like I could just really see the Burnquist influence
Yeah,
on Tom
100%.
Sharp. And so much of the stuff that Burnquist was doing, like he did this part for the Berwick squad in transition
Yeah, another one.
on the mega stuff, and it really was like light years ahead of it's like still completely relevant. Anyway,
Especially all the switch stuff Bob did. It's like not
ridiculous.
even been like no one's even touching that now. It's
crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And it had an X Games in 2000, Ash. There's 2000 X Games in San Francisco. They had like a bar extension.
Yeah,
I know
And
the
he did a
clip.
fakie 5-0 kick flip
fake
to
flip
fakie.
out. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
First go, by the
first
way.
try. Yeah, in a
Bouncing it off the coping.
best trick comp.
Yeah.
And it was like amazing, and it wasn't on a mega. I kind of feel like in some ways that it'd almost be easier on a mega because you'd have more time, but it was on a normal vert ramp,
Yeah.
like 11-foot vert ramp. So
That's gnarly.
so gnarly.
anyway, Taj, most illegal vert trick. Come on, you look like you're about to fall asleep, mate.
Hand plants.
Ham.
Oh, come on.
That is cold.
Is that
That's
good?
OG.
A lot of people aren't.
I'll
Gonna,
allow a frontside invert.
a lot of people aren't going to like that one on the hand plants.
Might
Bring
create
on,
a bit of
bring it
tension.
on.
That's going to create some tension.
Can you do them?
Yeah, I can.
I don't think I've ever seen you do one.
Nah, because I don't want to.
Whoa.
That's why I'm allowed to say that they're illegal.
You know what else is illegal? Going on a podcast and not talking into the microphone. That's illegal.
Yeah, sorry about that one.
Just give me shit. Yeah, no, that's interesting to hear your perspective on it. But I feel like Benihanas have gone the other way in terms of like they're almost so illegal. They're now legal. That's my theory on them.
Nah, I think you're on your own for that one.
That Japanese vert skater girl.
Asahi.
Okay.
Asahi.
Yeah.
When Asahi does it, it looks sick.
Sai and Andy Mack, they got the best
Everyone
ones.
else though, Don't do it unless you can do it like Asahi.
Yeah. And she always wears long pants when she
Yeah.
skates. I think that's
It's pretty steezy.
that should be better. And she grabs she doesn't grab the back of the tail, she grabs on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. Man, that girl rips.
You seen the the switch ollie to like late impossible that she does?
No?
She does it. She did it in best trick on like Tony
Vert Alert,
Hawk's Vert Alert. Yeah. Vert Alert. It's so sick.
Yeah, nice.
A lot of people aren't a fan of it, but I am.
Nice. I'm a fan of it. I want to see it. I'm going to look it up after this now. Yeah. So when are you going back to the States to hang out with the Birdman?
Hopefully this year for sure. I'd usually try to do a trip once a year.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, probably mid this year, like a couple months for sure. Definitely keen to get over there.
Nice.
Skate the ramp, best ramp in the world.
Hang out, yeah. So rad. You know he's got a new restaurant in San Diego called Chick and Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I'm giving him a plug. Not that anyone cares, but he better shout you a free burger. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet. I'm definitely keen to check it out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and like Riley Hawk, his son is like also one of my favorite street skaters. Like that.
He's so gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, boys, Taj, did I hit you up with some shout outs? Let's go. Come on.
Yeah. Firstly, parents, mum and dad.
Check.
Trevor Ward, my main coach. Wouldn't be here without him.
Who else has coached over the years?
And I was about to say Mac Australians. He got me going when I was younger at bar. Like, he got my airs. Like, he taught me style on airs mainly. So,
Macca.
yeah, still see him often. He's a great bloke. And
Love Macca.
at the very start, when I was around 6, 7 years old,
Keep going.
at Playground Skate Park with Zane Headley.
Oh, sick, Zane.
Yeah, he like taught me to skate, literally.
Rad.
So that's
No
cool.
way. It's a bit of
Still see him every now and then.
fun fact.
He used to sponsor me with Next Door clothes. So
Nice.
that was cool. And then just the sponsors, Dogtown Skateboards, 888 187 Etnies, and Amigo Skate Shop,
Sick.
and newest one, Revere Projects.
Yeah, like tell us about how that came about. That's Julian Wilson, pro surfer.
Yeah.
Who by the way, used to skate. He's got
Yeah.
skate roots.
Yeah, I first met him at a skate park at Sandbar years ago, and then just seen him around. He started seeing my skate stuff, and I really like his clothes. Started buying some stuff from there.
Do you feel like it's a good fit for you?
Yeah,
I mean, no pun intended, but fit for your,
yeah,
I guess,
yeah, I like it.
brand.
It's cool. I like surfing and golfing, so
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
because it's a surf brand, but it's kind of gone in the active wear
yeah,
sort of style. Am I
yeah,
right?
it is.
Yeah. I got some of their boardies. Those pretty sick.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, I thought wasn't Ty Coling just coaching you for a while there as well, from memory?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. He's shout out to him too. He's helps me.
Gotcha. Nice. Well, it's been epic. Thanks, gentlemen. Good luck with everything in the future. And Ash Wilcomes, Jake Thatcher, and Taj Wolfenden, everyone. Look out for them because the future looks bright. Next gen.
Thanks for having us,
Thank you
Shan.
so much,
Thanks for
Shan.
having us.
Legend.
Legend.